Hey guys, it's Jonathan from Bullet Motorsports. Right next to me we have our 1995 Donzi Classic 22. It was completely refit from 22 to 23. It was completed about 4 months ago. We put a total of 25 test hours on it, and today we're going to do a complete walk around and show you all the amazing features that Supreme Marine did to this beautiful machine. We're going to start off with the front of the boat. All the paint is extremely nice. We have the dark blue striping that goes all the way to the rear. All of your stainless is very nice. All of your rub rails are in great shape. And as I said, we've only put a total of 25 hours on it, and we just had the 25-hour service done. You're hearing the airplane back there because we are 5 minutes from the Fort Lauderdale airport. So if you want to fly in to take a look at it or come pick it up, we can assist you with that. You'd have to just take, the ocean to get wherever you're going. It does have a stainless top, a bimini top that is removable. I did that just for comfort in case you're just cruising at a slow speed. You can remove it easily, and it's not something that's cheap. It's all stainless. You can run it at around 50 miles an hour with no issues. It has 4 secure points. I'm sure you're seeing the seats popping out. So these were custom made by Mike's Fine Line Interior out of Pompano. They did the whole entire interior for us along with the dash wrap. You're going to have carbon accents throughout. So I have a carbon dash, all Laversi gauges. I have a Garmin 7-inch screen and the newest Fusion head unit that they have. The steering wheel is also wrapped with the same Marine Alcantara as the rest of the boat. You do have some storage space, so you have storage space in the front. In the front you can put your life jackets if you want to put an anchor in there, but I recommend one of those poles that you use for the sandbar for this type of boat because it's not that heavy. You do have storage underneath this seat, so if you stand over there I can show you. So you have storage underneath here. Pardon the water, we just had it washed. So you have a little storage box. We keep all of the necessary items in there like the flares and the whole 9 yards. When you come to this side and stand up here, I'll talk about more of the interior as you're pointing at it. You can see that we have a JL system in here, JL amp, 800 watt amp running 4, I believe they're 7.7s, and then 2 10-inch subwoofers that are hidden in the front of the boat. They all illuminate in blue, and there are blue accent lights throughout the whole entire vessel. You do have a snap cover option. I don't have that because we keep it indoors, but if you want to keep it outside, so say you keep it in the water for a couple days, I would recommend getting that. All of your vents for the engine are extremely clean. You have pop-up cleats throughout. And then we kept with the classic Donzi style sticker on the side of the boat. In regards to controls, we have Boca Tech switches throughout. And then right here is where you're gonna have your, I always put it in the bag when we wash it because this is not waterproof. You're gonna have your Sniper EFI screen here. You don't even need to monitor that anymore because it's already tuned. It runs amazing. This boat will top out at 80 miles an hour with a 27 pitch 3-blade prop. And there's more room for advancement, but I think that's plenty of speed for this boat. We did upgrade the throttles, so you have a gaff rig set up here, and then you have your Dana trim tabs. Normally people put these on the dash, but isn't it nice to be able to throttle and actually tap on your tabs right here, right in front of you, instead of having to grab on the dash and remove your hand from the actual throttle itself, especially if you're going on a poker run and it starts to get a little rough. This is really, really nice. You do have hydraulic steering, a quick release steering wheel. Seats do go back and forth with no issues. And the actual hull was structurally checked as well. Stereo sounds amazing. It runs down the water extremely nice. So we've taken it from flat water to the ocean 1 to 2 feet with no issues, running at around 65 miles an hour. And it is exhilarating because you're on top of the water. The secret to these boats is you're going to trim it out, and then right when it starts to get that good speed, tap it down 1 or 2 clicks for your tabs or your trim itself, and you've got the perfect layout. We do have C-deck throughout, so there's C-deck for your feet, and we had the Donzi insignia done right there as well. Honestly, you can look at the 2023 Classic 22s, and you tell me which one's better. I'm not saying anything, but just take a look. I'm gonna pop the hatch for the engine right now. So you have a Mercury Racing 540 motor, does have a head and cam work. You have your Sniper EFI system here, MSD ignition, and we just had the 25-hour service done, so this is ready to rock. Stainless marine exhaust, and it sounds like you're in a NASCAR going down the ocean. You've got carbon accents throughout, so there's a carbon back plate here, and then all of the engine room has carbon hatches or carbon inlay as well. Bilge pump in the front right here. You have your IMCO steering right there, and then look at how nice all the wiring is as well. And please take a moment to look at our gallery so you can see all of that beautiful wiring that Supreme Marine does. I'm going to close this and we'll get to the rear. So it has 24-inch Dana planes, and they work amazing. So this is basically going to add 2 more feet to your boat when you need it. So if you start to get out of water, it's going to assist you. You do have the IMCO steering. You have an IMCO lower, and it's a 1-to-5 ratio. And the acceleration you get from this is unbelievable. You're talking from 40 till 70, crazy. It just pulls until it gets there. And then you can start tabbing it, getting it to that 80-mile-an-hour mark, which is exactly what I wanted it to do. Underneath the boat's extremely clean. We did not modify the bottom, but let me tell you something. Normally you have chine walk at around 70 miles an hour. I don't have that issue with this boat, and I think it's because of the IMCO drive and the 3-blade. I had a 4-blade on it, and when you hit 77, it started to walk a little bit. Not the case with this one. All of your stainless is very nice. Trailer is brand new. We've only put it in the water twice or 3 times. And I've used this boat for 2 poker runs and basically sea trial testing. So now it's turnkey, ready to go. If you guys are interested in this, please give us a call at 954-363-2261. We are going to be sending it to an auction. So hopefully you guys see this listing and bid on it and bid to win it, because you'll never find another one just like this. Thanks again.